Today's video is about how do you buy out a sibling or siblings when you co-own a property together. And I'm gonna tell you right now that there are two destinies. One is super happy and one is devastating and can ruin a family's relationship, which is why I decided to make this video to help you figure it out.
'Cause we're gonna be legends. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary.
So you find yourself in a circumstance where you own a property with a sibling. Maybe you inherited it, maybe you went in on it together, but the bottom line is one of you or multiple of you aren't actually happy being in on the deal together. And so the question is, how do you do a buyout where everyone gets taken care of, where people can actually walk away and still have a wonderful relationship with each other if possible? You know, I've had the opportunity to sit down with families where there's a lot of anger, there's resentment, there's frustration, because bottom line is you guys aren't kids anymore. You've grown up, you're adults now, and everyone has a different philosophy about money and what's right with money, and everyone has a different need. Some people need to eliminate debt, and other people want to invest and they want to build a future for themselves. So what I want to do today is I've taken some notes here and I want to share some of the different ideas of how you can successfully buy out a sibling. So first of all, I think it's important to decide who wants out, right? Who wants to keep the property? Who wants to sell the property? There might be sentimental reasons or attachments or financial reasons why someone wants to stay in on the property. And there might be other reasons, usually it's money, why someone wants to get out of the deal. And so first of all, selling is going to be the easiest and simplest solution unless there's a sentimental reason for actually keeping the property. So there's a couple of different ways of buying out a sibling. One is literally just to sell the property and decide how proceeds are going to be split with each other. The other option is to actually see if you could literally tell that sibling, we're going to hold this home for this period of time. When we actually sell it, this is the cut that you're going to get on it. Also, if the property goes up in value, things are going to be split equally. So in other words, you're going to get your money, but you have to wait. So sometimes people are willing to be patient. But if they need to get the money now, you can sell, or you can also do a refinance, which means put someone on deed of the property that is actually going to be refinancing it. Now, sometimes if you put a person on the deed, they're gonna have to wait for 2 years before they're able to refinance it. But there might be a couple of banks out there that have slightly different rules. So there's really three different options. It's like, well, we're either gonna sell this thing, we're going to put the person who wants to keep it on title so they can refinance it and do a cash out so they keep the property and puts cash in everyone else's pocket, or the sibling agrees to be patient until the property actually sells. Those are probably the three most common outcomes in a scenario like this. One of the things that I want to definitely warn you of is it's very typical for a family that has a house that no one wants because they inherited it or of how they got it, that they'll be rash and they'll basically sell the property for a whole lot less than it's worth. I have bought many properties in my days from inherited property from families that just wanted to dump them. If you want to be smart and get the most money out of the investment, then someone's got to actually put up some capital if the property needs to be updated. That sibling that puts up the money, or maybe it's the sibling that's going to be in charge of actually getting it already and put it through the sales process, you might want to consider giving them a slightly bigger cut. So because they're putting time and effort in when other people aren't, or someone's putting up money to fix it up because you might put in $10,000 in repairs and get $40,000 back. In which case it's like, hey, that's more money for everyone to split. We'll be a little patient, but someone's putting in time, someone's putting in money. Let's make sure those individuals get taken care of. On the other hand, I've launched many investors successfully that started with the house that they inherited. And that person that wants to actually say, hey, if I sell, I get some of this money, I either can keep the house, lease it and make money on it, or sell it and go buy other investments. That's usually the person who's most excited about organizing the family. You got to pull a family council together. You got to lead a positive conversation. I would give them this video to watch and itemize out the three different options for what they can do on whether we want to be patient, whether we want to rent it and sell it down the road, whether we want to refinance it, or whether we want to list and sell it. And then come up with a strategy to sell it the most intelligent way possible. Bring in a realtor that can find out, hey, what could this be worth if fixed up versus not? So you can decide whether it's market ready now to sell it or whether you actually want to put some cash in before you sell it. If any of the family says, hey, this is an opportunity for us to invest and multiply our assets, I got a division in my company, and that's actually exactly what we do. In the link below, you can learn about how you can actually strategically sell that property for the most money and then roll that, often tax-free, into a series of investments where you can actually use this as an opportunity to develop real wealth. Biggest mistake that I see families make when they liquidate property like this is that they either just pay off debts or they spend and splurge it. And this was one of those amazing opportunities to actually invest and turn that into something instead of winding up with nothing just a short time later. Hey, thank you for watching today's video. I hope that it helped answer this question for those of you that are looking for what to do if you're in this kind of situation. For those of you that want to learn how to invest more powerfully, click the link below and we'll show you how to basically sell that property for top dollars and how to turn it into something incredible for you. And this is an opportunity for generational wealth. This is an opportunity for you to take the last generation's money and turn it into something even more powerful for the next generation. That's a great choice to make. Other than that, make sure that you subscribe. Every day I've got a new video coming out that's either gonna talk about your financial psychology, your business psychology, or real estate psychology with the tools that are actually gonna help you get out there and freaking crush it in the game of real estate. Take care, we'll see you on tomorrow's video.